making hummus or hummus, however you pronounce it. I say hummus. No, hummus. Just get yourself a tin of chickpeas, any chickpeas in water. You drain the chickpeas, which I actually have already done. You've got your chickpeas, that's your main ingredient. Then you need some tahini. Then you've got olive oil, bit of cumin, bit of paprika, bit of garlic. You can use, which I have done in the past, garlic infused olive oil, kill two birds with one stone, or just fresh garlic, but I just have the dried ones in the cupboard, and a lemon. So all of that, and you're just going to blitz it in a blender. I'm going to pour my chickpeas into here. There probably will be some remaining liquid in there, but that's fine. Ah! Don't worry if a little bit of liquid comes in, because to be honest, you're going to want a little bit of extra liquid. Let's chuck those extra chickpeas in. Then we're going to go for our tahini, and you're going to want 2 tablespoons of tahini, but be quite generous.
Oh, that's really gloopy.
It is very gloopy.
Is that the heat, or does it
No, because
like
you keep tahini in the fridge. So as you can see in the jar, it actually separates. You've got quite a wet mix there, but then at the bottom, it goes quite solid. Don't know if you can see.
Oh, I can see it.
But yeah, so but it adds a lovely flavour, the tahini. You can make it without if you have a sesame seed allergy, or you could use an alternative. I mean, we have had sunflower spread as an alternative, but yeah, you do notice the difference when the tahini's not in it. So I haven't tried it with sunflower seeds. I'll try that next time. Then you're going to go with your cumin. So it's normally about a teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons. I'll be honest, I measure with my heart, because it all just adds to extra flavour. So we're going to go for a teaspoon. Then we're going to go for our paprika, and that's also going to be the same, a teaspoon, but again, measure with your heart. Sometimes I just sprinkle. There you go, that'll do. Then we're going to have, I just do a generous little shake, because it depends how much garlic you like in your food. So just a little shake. Oh, that came out quite a lot.
Wow.
And then olive oil. Again, just a generous drizzle. And then our last ingredient, our lemon. So we're just going to take a lemon. Just a little tip, if you want it extra juicy, roll your lemon and it'll help get the juice loose. Like the Rowntree's advert. Right, get rid of those pips. And there's loads. And we're going to squeeze that lemon juice in. We're just going to go with half for now. We might add more lemon juice, but for the moment that's what we're going to add. Now, as you can see, that's all your ingredients mixed together. We may need to add a little bit more liquid to that, so we might add a bit more oil, or we might add a little bit of the remaining chickpea water, but we'll see. So let's pop the lid on. Give it a little shake. I mean, I think this blender's brilliant. We bought this just to make protein shakes and smoothies, but it's a really good blender for everything. So I've tried with a little round blender and it's not as good. Right, let's give it a whiz. It's about to get noisy. Right, I can see already that is going to need a little bit more liquid. A little bit more liquid to get it moving. So I'm going to get some of the reserved water and drop that in before we mix. Is the liquid from the chickpeas.
Hang on, I can't see it.
This is called aquafaba, like I said earlier. And like I say, you can actually whisk this like you would egg whites, add a little bit of sugar and you can make meringues. Completely vegan. So again, we're going to start small, just a couple of spoons. And then we'll see how we get on. a little bit more than that. To note as well, I discovered the other day, you don't have to just use chickpeas to make hummus.
What else?
We used a tin of lentils because we were out of chickpeas. So we did it with lentils. It was a slightly different taste and texture, yeah. So I'll be honest, I preferred the chickpeas. But if that's all you got, that's all you got. Let's try again. That feels a lot more wet now. But I'm going to see, I can see that there is some chickpeas here that haven't mixed. So I'm going to loosen. Oh, look at that.
Hummus.
You don't need shop bought. And obviously you can add flavours. Like, you know, I've not done it personally, but you get shop bought flavours like the caramelised onion and all these different flavours, red pepper. You can mix them in. You can add them in as well. You can add anything you want flavour wise. Right. Tell you what, I'm going to put another little drizz of oil in as well. Just a little glug. I think the key is with this ingredient, this recipe, is you just measure with your heart. Like in terms of flavour, some people like it really mild, some people like it a bit stronger. It's just personal preference. Let's have a look. Oh, we're getting there, that's better, but I can still hear that there is some chickpeas stuck at the bottom. So I think, as you can see, that's quite thick, that hummus. Again, for some people, that might be exactly like how you'd like it. Some people might prefer it a bit thinner. All up to personal preference. I'm going to put another little squirt of lemon in as well. That'll help loosen the mix, because obviously you don't want to keep adding the same, because otherwise it'll take on too much flavour of that one ingredient. So again, we'll just put a drop of lemon in, loosen it with that. So it's a bit like a trial and error recipe, this one. Little bash. Let's have a look, let's see. I can still see there's quite a lot of herbs at the side. We're getting there. Whoop! Sorry. Had to make a little bit of room. As I say previously, less is more. So you don't want to, because some people might be thinking, well, why didn't you just add all that liquid straight away? Because you might have ended up with a runny mess. And like I say, some people like it quite thick. I thought that might happen. Oh, look over the mic, sorry. So I've just given it a quick scrape around so that I can make sure I can get all those lovely ingredients that aren't getting mixed in. But as you can see, you've got a lovely homemade dip there with just a few still covered ingredients. Like, it really isn't that much effort. Maybe I'll skip that bit. We're going to do one last blitz. Actually, before we do that, I've just done a little taste test.
There's no way it needs more garlic.
It does not need more garlic. No, there is a nice flavour in there. It's a lovely flavour, but I'm just going to add a little bit more of that chickpea water just to loosen it up a little bit. It's nice though. You can taste everything. You can taste the paprika, the cumin, the lemon, the garlic. There we go. We're done. Perfect. So I'm going to pour this into a bowl so you can see what it looks like. Lovely, easy, homemade, healthy hummus, packed with fibre, protein, and like I say, it can be put on pasta. You can eat it with dips, breadsticks and dips. It's just brilliant. Like I say, our little boy loves it. Dairy-free, soya-free, nut-free, gluten-free. The only allergen I'm aware of in there is the sesames. So yeah, it's a really easy one. So stop by Shop Bought and make your own. Super quick. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.